What's up guys, it's Logan from Street Spec here. Today I want to talk about Toyota's current lineup. As far as right now we have the GR86, they just announced the GR Corolla. We got the Supra, well GR Supra, if you get the top trim. But, you know, there's talk of the Celica, but I feel like, you know, as far as all the talk of the new Celica and stuff, that's probably, you know, the GR Corolla is what was kind of ending up what the rumored Celica sequel was. But there's still rumors of an MR2, but if you think about it, Toyota's whole thing has always been the holy trinity of the MR2, the Celica, and the Supra. But right now, they got their 3 sports cars, so I don't know if they'd add any more. I don't think they will. I mean, it's still a possibility, but all the speculation is that it would be a hybrid or an electric car if they were going to make an MR2 sequel, which if you've watched my earlier videos, you know I had a 93 MR2, which I love that car to death, but I don't think it would really do it justice for it to be a electric car. I think they could make it work with a hybrid. Really, you just really need like some raw 4-cylinder sounds. Because the 5S that I had in there actually sounded pretty good. I always thought that the Toyota motors have a pretty good, or engines, compared to, you know, how a lot of Hondas kind of sound a little, yeah. I mean, nothing against Hondas, I think they make great engines. It's just, sometimes the exhaust sounds ain't it. I mean, I've heard some good Hondas now, but for a while it was just like fart can Hondas, all that I'd heard, and it was just like terrible. Yeah, I really hope we get the manual Supra. That would actually be pretty cool. But still, if it were me, I'd probably still want to buy a GR86 out of the lineup. The Supra's cool and all, but I like weird engines, so a Boxer's more so up my alley than a 3-cylinder or an inline 6, which I guess inline 6 are kind of unique at this point, considering like no one makes them anymore. But I still think it'd be pretty dope to get the Boxer 4-cylinder. And I've seen a lot of stuff about supercharging them, and apparently that's pretty fun. As far as like on the, I'm trying to think. It's one of the Japanese like motorsports YouTube channels. So it's like Max, I'll probably butcher his name, like Max Orida or something like that, Orida, I don't remember exactly, sorry about that, and Kaiichi Tsuchiya on there, but them talking about putting on different diffs and stuff. I don't know, it just sounds like it'd be a fun platform, which of course that was the last gen, that was like the ZN6 or whatever, and now we're on the ZN8 chassis now, but I think it'd be a fun car, like if I was going to get a new one. But I mean, still, being real here with you, I want all 3 of them. Like, it's just the GR86 is the most attainable for me as far as price point, which is still not that attainable for me right now. I'm a high school student, but you know, like after high school, that's like one that I could probably actually afford. But, and also, I'm not the biggest fan of BMW. I mean, I'm not calling the Supra like a lot of people try and say, oh, it's just a BMW. I don't think that about it necessarily. I still think it's a cool car in its own right. I think it looks a lot better than I think it's the Z4 it's based on. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's the BMW Z4 or something like that. It's a BMW Z car. Pretty sure. But yeah, I really hope we get another MR2 before the gasoline engines are over. I mean, I hope gasoline engines don't end, but being realistic here, the governments are trying to force us. They're not outright banning, but they're basically banning engines. But I think it'd be really cool if they did a collab with Porsche, which I've heard that they might, but like, if they did it off a Porsche Boxster, that's one of the cheaper mid-engine cars out there right now. Or like not even a Porsche Cayman would be even cooler though. But if it came in a hardtop and convertible, that'd be pretty dope. So you could have the MR2 and the MR2 Spider, same generation. Which is actually, there's an SW20 MR2 Spider, which is pretty cool. if you look, it only came out in Japan and maybe a few other markets. It didn't come to the US. But I think they only came in this one silver color. I haven't seen any in any other color, like on Gounet. But it's a pretty cool car. If you haven't seen it, I guess I'll put a picture on screen for you guys. But I mean, I still like the hardtop SW20 better, but I think it's pretty dope. And I guess if they made an SW20, should they bring back the T-tops? My opinion, no. I don't really like T-tops. I mean, I guess a Targa could be cool, but I'm really more hardtop kind of person. Mine had a sunroof, but that was like the second best option you could get as far as for lightweight and track use. But which mine was an automatic, so it wasn't really a track spec MR2, but as far as if I wanted to just take that body. But yeah, I don't think they should bring it back with T-tops, but I really do hope that they come out with a MR2. That'd be pretty cool. Then what else is in their line? They have a TRD Camry. It'd be cool if they actually made that fast, like TRD Camry sleeper. Be pretty cool. Like the RAV4 Prime, I think, is their second fastest car in their lineup right now. I don't know if the GR Corolla is going to displace that. It might. Sorry if you can hear my dog. But the GR Corolla, I don't know. I'm ready to see like more stuff from it, cause like it's pretty cool, but I need to see a little more before I'm actually ready. Then another like the biggest thing that I really liked on the GR Corolla is the little GR4 like indentation. How they actually have like it indented in the bumper, like how the Integra and the GT4 obviously had. Like it's just a nice touch, and you don't really see that on cars anymore. Like that used to be like big in the 90s, as far as like the 90s Mustang, 90s Camaro, the 90s Trans Am, and Firebird had Pontiac on it, like indented into the bumper. But I kind of didn't realize I missed it till I saw it on the GR Corolla. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I miss them doing that. Like, I know if you watch Prism Mike, his, or I think it's Pizza Mike, my bad. Pizza Mike, his Integra, he actually like put some filler and has it just say tag, like, but in the little indentation. But I think it's pretty cool. I like the indentation on the bumpers, like for the name, instead of just slapping a badge on there. I mean, it's harder for people to debadge, which, some people like debadging, but I kind of like it just indented in there. Like, I think it looks cool. It's a cool touch. And the only way to really debadge that is fill it in with like body filler or get a different bumper. So it kind of stops people from debadging stuff, which I don't know, like I don't really like a lot of badging, as far as like there's some cool badging, but like some of just the bland chrome badging kind of sucks. Guess that about does it for this video. Thanks for watching though, and please like and comment and subscribe. But that'll be about all for this one, unless I think of something else, which I might, maybe, which then I'll just edit that in for this. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.